I'm Mel and welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're new, please subscribe. I thank each and every one of you who's subscribed so far. If you subscribed today, I thank you too. And today I am back with another iPhone 11 Pro video, and I'm going to be sharing what's on my phone, on my iPhone 11 Pro obviously. I've just got this. It's about 2 weeks old, or yeah, I'd say it's just over 2 weeks. It's just over 2 weeks old. I've got my case on, I've got my screen the screen protectors on and stuff like that now. So I'm going to show you it all. So first of all, this is my phone. So I have the Ted Baker London case on. I don't want my ring light to be on it. And it's just white and green, white, green and black, so white flowers with the green leaves and the black. Obviously that says Ted Baker there, and it's got the 3 lenses on and it's got a cover on that. So the screen I have on as my lock screen is just a pure baby pink screen, and it just says stay with a little heart then positive on it in black like handwriting. Okay, so then this is my screens as I go through. It's not very like fancy, as in I haven't got loads of different boxes with everything in. It's just a bit of a jumbled up mess. But anyway, oh, let's cancel that. Right, so the first screen I have got purely just for this video, though it is from the Oh Dear Paper Gang January box. I haven't got that box, but I love this. I downloaded it from the blog, and it is a blue screen like the springish sky with flowers, and it says no rain, no flowers. That's what the screen is I have for today's video, just to show you, because I didn't want the one I've got on there normally. In fact, I might keep it as this for a while, but the one I had on there before is very personal, and they're not allowed on YouTube. So anyway, then I've just got my messages, Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, camera, photos, WhatsApp and YouTube Studio. This is what I use most days. And then obviously at the bottom I've got calls, emails, Safari and music. So this is obviously me recording, so you can see me. And then I've got videos, I haven't got videos. These are all my latest, all my photos basically are there. WhatsApp, obviously Facebook, WhatsApp and messages and Messenger are really personal. Then I have got my Instagram, which this is my Melanie Kate one, so you can go follow that if you want. It goes up on peaks and troughs again. It's just a bit like YouTube. But obviously I've got my own personal one on there, and I've also got Posies by Melanie Kate on there as well. If you wanted to see that, you could. And then obviously I've got my people I follow on there as well. So that's the first page really. And it's pretty simple. That's what I have on that page. That's what I use the most. Oh, YouTube Studio, I just look at that every day or every other day, just to see views and analytics and stuff. So then they get to the second page, which I just swiped onto, and it does have 2 boxes, I don't know what you want to call them, folders that have other stuff in. But these again are some things that I use most days, or use more than the next page basically. If stuff in folders is just so it groups it all together. So in my utilities folder I've just got like random things like the tape measure, the calculator, the wallet, the maps, health, weather, notes, numbers and all that. This is just basically like not rubbish, but stuff that I don't use very often. And the only thing that I've just put in there was sell on Etsy, because I don't use that all the time, but if I start selling on Etsy again I'll need it. Top cashback, because Laurie at work, she told me about that, and I actually use that now, and you can get cashback on loads of different things. And Snapfish, because I get my 53 prints a month. Then I've got my clock. The only time I use a clock is if I'm setting an alarm, which is pretty rare because my Alexa's set for every day of the week. Then I've got my calendar. I don't use it as a calendar because if I lost my phone or it broke one day, I would be lost without it. I don't actually really follow a calendar. I just know it in my head, kind of. Okay, so then I've got YouTube, and YouTube is just like where I'm on daily, where my lunch times come if I get to work early is when I reply to comments, and that's just YouTube. And then like in the evening I just watch like April and Davey and all different things that I want to watch. Then I've got Pinterest. Pinterest I'm on all the time. If you didn't know that, I literally live on it. If that's just pinning things or finding out things, anything, just browsing through for nail colours, bedrooms, hair, you name it basically, floristry, things to write about, crafts. I'm literally on there all the time. Then I've got FaceTime because the kids like to FaceTime a lot, though they don't actually FaceTime me that often anymore. To be fair, I don't really use it as much as I used to. I don't have the time for FaceTime, or if someone FaceTimes me, I'm on my iPad or on my MacBook, which is behind me. So then I've got contacts, which is obviously all my contacts. And then in my photos and video folder, I've got Instagram layouts and Boomerang, iMovie, which I don't use on my phone anymore, Preview. That's old, that could be deleted. Yeah, I'll do that later. Then I've got Later, so if I'm on holiday or I know I'm going to be out, I literally put my Instagram posts up there so I can just post them straight onto Instagram at the time. I've got Lightroom, which is good for photos. I've got Mixtures and Unum, which again, they're all for photo stuff, and then Visco, which is what I use to edit or like filter on photos. So I use that quite often. And then so on, it's probably like a Monday, Monday is the time, Sunday or Monday is the time that I go through my photos, because every month, every 2 months, say, me and my mum just go and do a massive group bunch of photos for me, and then I've got months worth to pick from. Then I've got Fonto, I don't really use that anymore. Magic Eraser, that's like when you can get rid of the background and just have me in the photo. Canva, that's what I've started using more regularly now to get my thumbnails for YouTube. I've got Record It, which is what I'm recording on now. Then I've got Imaging Edge Media, I think that's called, and that is where my mum's camera connects to my phone or her phone, and she can send the photos straight away. I've got Magic Links, which helps with linking things to Pinterest, and so does Tailwind. Tailwind is the one I use more often. And I've got Google Photos because I'm trying to put them all onto there so they don't waste all of the memory on my phone. Then I've got Etsy. Etsy I'm on most of the time as well, googling things, finding things, seeing things that I even want to just make myself, just look it up. Then I've got Twitter. Don't really use Twitter. The only time I use Twitter is probably when my Instagram photos go straight onto there. I don't know if even YouTube does now, but I think my blog posts do as well. Blog loving, again, I should use that more often. That's for my blog, and WordPress is just for my blog as well. Not that I use it on here, it's just if things come up or I've got a spare 5 minutes, I'll go through that. I've got Headspace, that's a really good app for meditation. And though I can meditate on my own now, it's quite handy to have that sometimes, just to have someone to guide you through meditation if you need to. Then I've got MyFitnessPal, only because I'm just going to try and count calories at the moment. I just downloaded that yesterday, just to see what I'm eating, how it's working out. Then this is the final page on my phone. I've got my Amazon Alexa app. I have got the App Store and iTunes. I've got settings. The reason it's got one next to it is because I've not set up Apple Wallet on my phone, or Apple Pay. That's the only reason it's like that. Then I've got Others, which is a compass, voice memos and stocks. Never used them. Voice memo maybe. Then I've got Podcasts, which is the iTunes podcast, Apple Podcasts, and then I've got the podcast app which goes onto my Alexa. That is everything on my phone. I hope you enjoyed. What is your favourite app to go on and one you suggest to me, and I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye.